Oi, rack off you pair. Can you hear the kookaburras? We're actually in the outback. Look at the size of the bumper on the 70 Series Ute. I'm going to use it as a seat. You could use this thing as a park bench and have a picnic on it. It's huge. And to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the 70 Series range of Utes. This one here has been around not that long, but it's still got the narrow diff in the rear and the wide track on the front to compensate for the V8. And then just have a look inside how basic they are still. You know, like the controls for the air conditioner and one cup holder, seriously, just for the passenger. The driver needs refreshment also. But anyway, this is a good blank canvas for us to make some modifications, and people can customise these things to the way they want. Now this particular car here, we're going to scan this for a front bar, side rails, side steps, and we're also going to do a suspension upgrade. So come with us while we do all this. Well, I'm finally driving the 70 Series Ute, the new one, and yeah, typical, manual, which I'm not used to anymore. But yeah, the ride does everything you'd expect a standard suspension to do. Rolls around a little bit, and this thing's already got a tray on the back, so it's already loaded up a little, so you can feel that. Around the corner with that. The steering wheel, it's fairly thick even, and it's got the R.M. Williams steering cover on it already. So it's all very nice. It does drive nice. Does do everything it's supposed to do. I'd be really excited to get this thing off-road and throw it through some tracks once we've got it lifted up and a decent set of tyres on it. So anyway, we'll keep going, see how we go. Check this out, looks a bit better now, doesn't it? It's got some bigger boots on it. We've upgraded the suspension. The guys did a fantastic job fitting it, and it all went in super easy as we knew it would. So we drove it before, now let's take it for a drive with all this good gear in it. Hey, I love my job. Get to drive the latest model cars and pull them apart and do stuff. Now, I wasn't a fan of this 70 Series to start with, but I tell you, it's grown on me. We've done the suspension, the guys in the R&D team stripped her out, fitted it all up, done a great job, and tell you what, it's transformed this car. It felt a little wishy-washy before, but it's so good now. And then they put the bigger boots on it, and that changed it a little bit again. But the big change has been the suspension. Like, it just soaks the bumps up beautifully. So the more I drive this thing, the more I'm starting to enjoy it and understand why people get so invested in these things. They become part of their life. And I can see why. That lovely sound of that V8, you know, like being an older person, you just love that V8 sound. And the way it just pulls in tall gears, you know, it just labours along, sounds great. But the ride, oh, it has transformed this car. You come into a turn, doof, you fit some bumps in the road, just soaks them up, does everything beautifully. So I'm really, really very, very happy and impressed with this car now. And as I said, I wasn't a fan before, but as I say, the more I drive it, the more I'm enjoying it. It's a bloody nice piece of kit to drive. Now, we have every suspension component for this vehicle available in our range. So right from the trusty Elite right up to the mighty EFS MRP 2.5 and everything in between. So talk to your local dealer about getting some suspension for your 70 Series Ute. Now that's enough about the suspension. What's next? Well, we've done the scanning and we've got a bar being manufactured. So the next thing to go on this car will be the sample bull bar. And then on top of that bar, we're going to put a set of our new EFS Vivid Max Ultra Light. So I'm super excited for those things, and so should you be. They're out early 2024. These lights are amazing. We took them on the Flinders Rangers trip recently, and the amount of spread and distance they had, you're going to be impressed, because I was. So if you want to know more or be notified when these are available, just click on the link in the caption. Okay guys, now I hope you've enjoyed this video of this 70 Series build up, what we've done. Now, if you'd like us to do other cars and stuff, let us know. But I'm waiting to get my hands on a 2.8 litre version of this thing to try it out, to see how different it is. Well, that's it for me, and we'll see you guys on the tracks.